Hey guys, in today's video I think I found two scammers. It's stupid of me to go this far, like the extent I did, because I should have seen it coming, but I didn't know, to be honest. I just didn't know. But anyway, he says he wants a biomass, and in the end he says he's gonna offer me a £20 PSN card. So I'm like, okay, biomass is only worth 10 keys, which is about £7.99, something about. So I'm just thinking in my head that that's a good deal, so that's a bit fishy. First of all, obviously I don't know, the editing thing in the bottom right is so small I can barely see the chat, so I don't even know if he's offered it yet. But a lot of this video will be sped up because it goes on for about 42 minutes, the unedited version, so I'm going to try and get it shorter than that, of course. So he wants biomass, and then I'm just getting rid of the stuff now, and we'll get to the point where I basically say to him, get a middleman, because it's a bit dodgy just us sending the code and he's sending the code and I'm sending the decal. Isn't really gonna work. So what we do here, we trade for a bit, and I'm about to skip this bit up. So guys, if you look down at the chat there, you'll be able to see he has offered biomass for a £20 gift card. As you can see, we're just talking back and forth, but how does that, I was wondering, how would that work? And then he obviously suggests, wow, it says processing on a trade, I'll send you the code. But one, if he doesn't send the code and it just processes through to him, that's obviously, he scammed me. If the code actually doesn't work, then he scams me. So it's like much harder on my side. Like, it's more risk on my side than his, and he didn't really get that. But you'll see what happens next. So guys, at this stage, he has joined. He has invited me, and this is a hard one because he starts straight off like they make it seem legit. Like, I was thinking, oh, he just invited his friend, all of that. But it took about 3 minutes. I was like, maybe that's reliable. He says he's found them off a website a long time ago. Okay, so I'm like, okay. He's like, I don't know the website anymore. The guy himself, the actual middleman, he doesn't know the website because he gives the actual website, but the website is like just irrelevant. It's not even the website. He's like, oh yeah, they had me on there before, but they took me off because I haven't been a middleman in a long time. And I was like, then. So it all seemed a bit fishy. Storytelling, whatever you want to call it. He's like, oh, if I send it over to him, yeah, I'll give you the thing. Like, it all seemed a bit too easy, to be honest. And as you'll see as the video goes on, they start getting a bit more desperate. Like, you see when someone's trying to scam you, then they get fed up and they start getting desperate. You'll see the desperation kick in towards the end. But we'll get to the bit, yeah, where he makes his biggest mistake, to be honest. Look, at this point you can see at the bottom it says, oh, you just missed it. But look, I'm saying, oh yeah, how can I trust you? He says, yes, he is legit. He's worked with YouTuber Pixel, the YouTube. I'm like, what was he in the video? Is there any proof of this? And yeah, he basically says there's no proof, and the thing is, he starts listing trades with him, and he types them all fast. So I'm a bit like, yeah, okay then. Like, obviously this seems legit. He's typing all the different trades, like 4 trades fast and quick succession. Like, you don't think of those off the top of your head. Like, it seems legit. And yeah, so that really, I was tempted just to accept it as soon as I saw that, but something seemed fishy about it still, and you'll see what happens next. So he starts listing trades, like someone was doing 70 keys for white zombies and he was the middleman involved. And I was like, that doesn't make sense because he would just give the keys and he'll give the zombies. There wouldn't be a middleman for that. So I was like, just to make sure, I'll hit him up on, hit Pixel up on Twitter, and this is what he said. I did in fact get him to respond. If you see in the top left, the tweets, the follow-ins and the followers, you know it's his legit Twitter. You can check it out and you can go search his name. It's exactly the same thing. So that's still the deal for me. It was game over. He had lost. But I just, towards the end of the video, I just started to troll him because I knew he was fake. And I said, in a minute you'll see, I said I'm going for half an hour to eat. But I just went to do some research. I was like, oh yeah, I sent them both friend requests. I'll be back in 20 minutes. I need to eat. And then I went through their friends list and clicked, searched through like a third of their friends, not three quarters, what am I about? A third of their friends, yeah. And I saw like how many were actually like, because they said they've only met once before in the chat. I'm not sure if this is in the video, but they said they've only met once before and they found him off a website. So obviously I've checked their friends list. Obviously if they met before, they wouldn't have the same friends on either of their friends list. So I saw one, yeah, and I was like, okay, maybe this is the guy they traded with before, or something like that. Then I saw two, and I was like, okay, this is a bit fishy. I saw three people. I saw four actually, and there's another. I'll send you a screenshot of one of the names, but there are another three people. So I knew like it was game over, 100%. Like they were finished. Like there's nothing they could do to hide it. So I'll show you just right now the screenshots of the friend. So as you can see, Chelsea Boy 65 is on both of their friends lists, along with about 3 others. So I knew this was fake, and so what I did here, I started to play with them, and I'll show you that bit now. These are the items and trades he said he had with Pixel, so it was believable. And this is just an extra bit of text that's a bit interesting that you might enjoy. So at this point, you can see that I came back after the 30-minute break. I wasn't not eating, I was just researching their friends list, what you saw the screenshots earlier. Here you can see them chatting in the chat, as you would do in a chat. I am about to accept the trade, and I cancelled it, said, oh wait. At this moment, I know they're scammers, so I'm just messing about with them. I'm like, oh wait, oh, so you send in the code now. I'm just like making a story out of them and getting them a bit frustrated. It's all part of the plan, to be honest. Then I just start messing about with them, and then obviously I just leave because I'll see if you check it. As you can see, they just promised me 100% you were legit, and yeah, they promised at the same time. So, but I did check on their profile, and they weren't in a party. But because that would have been like the main giveaway, but they weren't in a party. But you know, they could be calling each other on the phone, Skype, whatever. You never know. So obviously the fast forward has stopped here. We're back into normal time, and yeah, you can just see he's got the code already. Nah, getting nothing out of it. If he scams me saying he's getting nothing out of it, his reputation will be ruined. I don't get that. What do you mean reputation? What reputation? You've been a middleman once for this guy, and you're not even on any websites, so what the fuck cares? So I know that's bullshit. Let me just skip ahead because this is taking a bit long. As you can see, I said in the chat, I used Pixel as a threat on Twitter, just saying, oh yeah, he said he doesn't use you. And then as you can see, he said I'm chatting shit. And so what I do now, I just keep accepting it, keep declining it, just keep messing about. They're getting frustrated here, like they're just, I can tell, you know when you just have that feeling and you can just tell something, yeah, I can just tell it. And look, I'm just laughing my ass off basically, literally, because I just keep accepting it, keep declining it, and he's getting wound up. This video was 42 minutes, the whole 42 minutes was interested, narrowed it down to about 9-10 minutes, so I'm proud of that. And this is coming to the end of the video now. I'm just going to let the rest of it play out, and yeah, have a good day guys.